Today I want to talk to you about something that is happening in my life lately. Basically, life update. So, I have been encountered with a lot of work lately, and due to this, content creation has been becoming a little overwhelming for me because initially I had planned that I'm going to make a video every day, but now that di- um diving deep into the content creation, I'm starting to realize that it is not just about hitting the play button, recording yourself, and just uploading the video. There is a lot more work. Like, there is writing, there is the recording video stuff, but also there is editing, also, right? So, doing all of these things on a daily basis requires a huge amount of time because I'm a beginner, and because I'm not so much used to the shortcuts and stuff. Doing a simple task also requires me hours of grind, right? So, because right now I'm overwhelmed with a lot of work, taking out time for content creation makes some sacrifices to the other stuff, which is creating a little bit of problem. So, what I have decided is that I'm going to upload 2 videos per week. This will help me and work on other areas as well, because my goal was not to make a video every day. My goal was to make videos on a consistent basis, but to improve with every video. This is only going to be possible if I dedicate time and effort to each area. So this is what I'm going to do. Now let me talk about something else, that is my socially awkwardness. So, I am an introvert, but that doesn't give me a strong reason to be socially awkward and shy. Um, because of my social awkwardness, I make a lot of mistakes in a day to day life. To be completely honest, if there's a girl that I like and I want to just compliment her, instead of complimenting, I just look away and keep and I just ignore, which is way worse. But at that moment, it is the best possible way or the only possible way for me to get out of that awkward situation, right? To get out of the awkward situation, I create even more awkward situation. This is what I just do. So I don't like this about myself, and I need to work on it and improve myself. There's a YouTube channel, and if you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend you to go check it out. It's called Social Animal, and let me give you a little backstory of it. So the main character of that YouTube channel is Ruben. I think he is French. So initially he was very socially awkward, but with practice, he became this very confident, calm, and charismatic personality. He might not be very famous, but hey, everybody has a different definition for famous, right? For me, a person who can live freely and do whatever he wants whenever he wants is success for me. So he's pretty successful. He just enjoys his life. He goes to any cafe and just sits with any random stranger and starts talking, have a great conversation, and he records those conversations basically in that YouTube channel. And even by looking at those videos, I feel so happy because humans are social animals. These these creatures are not supposed to be isolated and live alone, right? Loneliness is not good. It's not cool. If you have a good and positive conversation, that conversation might give you enough energy, positive energy, to fuel you for the entire day. This much power, a positive conversation or a positive impression holds, right? So I'm inspired by his journey, and I hope to apply something similar in my life as well. Actually, there's a quote that I've tweeted. So it goes something like this: when we start, we make big changes, but gradually the scale of changes reduces with time. That doesn't mean the progress has slowed down. That only means that you have discovered the areas which were not so much visible by looking at the far off scope, but now that you have discovered them, you're working on them as well. And even though if the results are not being shown, that doesn't mean you're not working on them, right? So initial big changes is equal to the minor changes in the later stage. There's one more thing that I would like to say is that there I like to read books. So there is an author called Dale Carnegie, and he has written some really extraordinary books on this thing called personality development genre. So here's a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's a really nice book, and I'm going to read it. And there is one more book called The Art of Public Speaking, and this is also going to be my next to be read book in my reading checklist. I hope that I learn a lot of new things from these. Um, with this thought, I take a leave, and I will meet you soon. Till then, peace. Bye.